Hey everybody, welcome back to my stream. Alright, so tonight we're going to continue on with a little more Graveyard Keeper. Yeah, Nick has gone home and it's a little later because he was, we were just trying to get some dinner in and whatnot before he had to go back home, so that's okay. Alright, let's see, it was Prey Day. And it's nighttime, so what are we doing? Let's take a look here. Let's see, we got the Inquisitor done, Snake done, Merchant, and we got to do Mischarm and the Astrologer. Write a Silver Star book. Did we get that completed? We got a gold star, but why was I thinking we needed a gold? You know what? We're gonna have to rewrite that. Come on. That's terrible. Oh, hold on. One thing, guys, 'cause I was in a hurry. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have to do this every day. Figure out where I want the camera. There we go. Yeah, otherwise you just get like a really big shot of my room with my half-packed boxes and etc., which nobody wants to look at. I mean, let's face it. Alright, now back to the action here. We need a Silver Star book. I thought we needed a gold. You can tell I was half asleep when I was trying to do this last time. Crud. Okay. So we need Silver Stories, which we have a lot of, but we're gonna, we need more paper. Okay. It's paper time. Boom, bada boom. Boom, bada boom. And boom, bada boom. Come on, what's going on here? Hold on, I'm getting an error. Are you guys seeing me okay? Oh, they're now excellent condition. Why? Why? Because I was playing with my camera for a minute? Nah, we're good? We good? Okay. Well, I don't know yet. Nobody's here yet. It's alright, though. 100% don't do gold. Silver, good job. Did I not make a silver book? Wait, hold it. Yeah, I got, never mind, people. I went through all that getting the whole gold thing and everything for nothing. You can keep the paper. You can keep stories. No, you can't. Hi, Fire, how's it going? You doing good tonight? Let me take that out of here. We'll put this here. I already had a gold, just silver chapter. Man, I was screwing that up all the way around. Oh, I am doing my best to get this game completed. This is our last week of October, do you know that? And I am doing my best to make sure I get all the story done. I gotta talk to him. Is there anything else I need? Help Mischarm, Northern Port. Okay, he's got to go do a thing. Everybody else is okay. Need to craft that, and we need to go up front there. Anything I need to do here? I don't think so, but I need to go put... It's all about inventory juggling. Just juggle that inventory. Whoop. There, you do that. I am going to deposit these. And those that I don't need. And I really don't need these, but... you know. I'll throw that in here anyway. There we go. Huh. Can you believe we're finally out of crop waste because I haven't been gardening? That is amazing. Hell, I can gather some carrots while I'm here. Not that I need to because the zombie's making them, but you know. There's some crop waste for you. There we go, back on track. All right. Yeah, I gotta wait a whole week for the... what can I do? I know what I can do. I need to make some of these. Yeah, so you only do that one at a time. I don't know why they don't let you do more than one. Something I've always questioned with this game. I mean, yeah, technically you let him do them, but... it's usually faster if you do it. Yeah, by a smidgen, you know. Okay. And basically we're just grinding these out to... give me just another hit there. Do a couple more. Get rid of that. You know, I almost didn't stream tonight. It's because I was just kind of... I've been going all week. Usually I have the weekend, you know, to kind of chill and relax, but yeah, I've been talking with one of my daughters today. The one that's in college. You know. So I'm talking with her on the phone, and then just, you know, I've done a lot of talking today. So, you know, with all the streaming that I've been doing, plus that talking, I was like, you know, I'm a little wore out. I'm a little wore out. Which is stupid, but it's just how it goes. Okay. Do that for infinity. Do that for infinity. Do that for infinity. Do that. I already said that, okay. And let's see. Then I need you to build... yeah, let's do some Reapers. Do those for infinity. Why not? just throw that in there because I can. Okay, now we gotta go body. Got a body we gotta go look at. Take them with, you never know. All right. Everything okay? Everything looking okay? Okay. Yeah, I just kind of slapped this together as I ran in here, really. I think I got everything switched over the way I like it. At least I think, anyway. Everything good? Okay. Just checking my mic levels. Yeah, if you're sitting there talking to nobody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're good. You're just good the way you are. We'll just take the blood and the fat out of the body. And we'll hook it up to some embalming tables. I'll give it a little glue. Injection. What are you two doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Okay, you need a glue injection to make 10. We'll give you a lye injection, then we'll do the rest. Got a couple of bodies there that are going great, so that's good. There we go. Well, that's not. We almost hit a record. I'm just gonna go flat out there and say that people just no longer like this game. It definitely doesn't draw the crowds it used to. But then again, you know, it is a couple years old. And I'm just doing the basic game right now. They don't have the downloadable content yet. You'd think I would have got the second one. The first one was free. I wish they would keep it going like that. Although if you bought it on console, it was not free. So, you know, sticking it to the console players, right? Oh, okay, I'll take those. You can have some of those. I didn't set that to infinity, did I? There we go. Do what you gotta do. Basically, we're just wasting some days so we can talk to the guy. Put you a lye injection. Give you a lye injection. Speaking of which, I need to make more lye injection. Nope. This one. Oh yeah, I got these two things that shouldn't be in there. Alright, let's go do that real quick and we'll stop. Here and there and everywhere. That is not... Oh, that one's there, okay. Oh wait. You have room. Okay. Let's make some stuff. Is it here? Alkali. Death solution. We can make 3. Light powder, okay. Ah, use that up. That's one of those things you only get from the dark. I can make 7. No, I can't. I can make 1 because I don't have enough glass vials, so... Alright, we need to make some more glass vials then. Because we're probably gonna need some more fluids. Silver and gold we're set on. Glue and why we need. Hate that you get something in your eyeball. It's like. And it's a race. Yeah, the stream's gonna be a little shorter tonight just because I got started a little late, and I might even end it a little early. I don't even know at this point. But we'll do it for a while. I know, probably people would much rather watch Rocket League, but you know what? I mean, I'll do it, but it's just not as fun without my son. And, I don't know, I'm a little tired tonight. Probably from all that training, you know. There we go. Now, supposedly I've read online about this, is that you can take, there you are. You can take the ashes you get from those, you can put them in an urn, but it doesn't say what you really do with that. Hello, Slime Man, how's it going? Bad body. It's not a great brain. Take the heart. I've been shining short on organs here lately. That's a 2 and 2. I might take that too, maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, because I got, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of impressive. You've heard the first 10 seconds of all 114 Billy Joel songs? I mean, you don't get to enjoy really the nuance of all of them, but I mean, it's still kind of impressive. So how'd you wind up getting just the 10 seconds? Like some kind of program that skips? See, I'd have a little bit of a problem. I mean, obviously he was on the air and on the radio and, videos and whatnot as I was growing up. And most of those, if I hear him, I want to listen to the whole thing. So, cut me off on Uptown Girl, just going, whoa. And next, no. You're gonna have to keep going. Come on now. Like I said, I'm pretty tired tonight. I don't know why. Oh, then added it? Cool. Well, you're in for a lot of good music. Yeah, I was gonna say you would be hard pressed not to find somebody that hasn't heard most of them all the way through, because Billy Joel's like been around, All right, sleep. Let's go for a winker to get this data pass better. I used to tease my youngest son when he was, oh geez, how old was he? Maybe 6 or 7, I think. I do a lot of teasing with my kids with music. I'm very tired tonight. I don't know why. I feel like I ran a marathon, and the only thing I could think of is I was talking on the phone for about an hour with my daughter that's in college. But that shouldn't have wore me out so much. I don't know. I'm just kind of run down tonight. Which is another reason why I'm not playing Rocket League, but mainly because I want to get this game done. And this is my last week in October. Now, I did kind of want to get the DLC, but it has taken me so long to do this that I think it's going to be just a ridiculous amount of time. And honestly, I think most people have been like, you know, not really. You know, it's like, hey, we've seen the game. You're getting to the end. You know. But I got 11 of those things. Really need to go to the... Great Suburban Shogun. I can't... Man, that's going to be a hard question for me. Like, my favorite Billy Joel song? Because you know, I grew up with Uptown Girl and... blank there for a minute. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like... Billy Joel was always on the radio. So it's like, yeah. His songs were just everywhere. But yeah, Uptown Girl probably was the one that played the most when I was a kid, like a young kid. And then when I hit the teens, it was We Didn't Start the Fire. That was everywhere. And, you know, I mean, honestly, it's an okay song, but it's catchy, but it's a lot of memorization. You know, after a while, you kind of get some of it, but it's like, you know, unless you just sit there and do it, it's like a lot of memorization. Why'd you do one? Because I told you? Okay. Oh yeah, and I burned 11 people. Here you go. But yeah, Billy Joel's just got such... In one respect, this is going to sound weird, but in one respect, he's kind of like Alice Cooper, but it's not like it's similar in any way, except that they're multi-decade hits, you know? So, I mean, but Billy Joel, yeah, he's got a lot of hits, but when you can listen to somebody through multiple decades, and that, you know, they change just a smidgen, you know, just a little bit here and there, it's actually pretty cool. Yeah. That is impressive. I mean, I've heard that thing for 30 years. I don't know. I don't know if I could keep up with it. I mean, honestly, just my airflow right now, I don't even know if I could keep up with it. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, but... I mean, it was definitely unique when they made it, but when it first came out, I thought the video was annoying. But, I mean, it's very catchy. But yeah, well, I'm trying to remember another Billy Joel song when I was little, because there was a lot of them. But, yeah, Uptown Girl, I think, is probably the one that sticks with me the most, and that might very well be my favorite. But anyway, back to what I was saying about my son. My youngest son, when he was about 7, he got this T-shirt, and I forget, you know, you don't usually remember where you get your kids' clothes from. I mean, honestly, but he got this new shirt, and he wore it around a lot. It was one of his favorite shirts, and on the front of it, it's a white T-shirt. It had the rings on the sleeves. Where at the end it was, I forget what they call that, but it's got like, it looks like a collar that's colored except on the sleeve, but it had a black and white picture on the front of it of a dog playing a piano, and I think the piano was colored, or part of the dog was colored, but it was like it was a black and white picture with like one thing that was colored in it. So he'd wear that shirt. And I was like, oh, that's a cool shirt. You like that shirt? And he's like, yeah, I like the shirt. So, you know, Nick, you know, the Rocket League champion there, that was his favorite shirt. So I would catch him, and you gotta keep in mind, he was like 6 or 7. I would catch him and, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Let me take a look at that. So he'd come out with it on, and he'd be getting ready for school, right? And I was like, oh, you're wearing that today? And he's like, yeah. And so we'll take care of that in a minute. So he would come out and I would say, I'd say, you know that dog's playing the piano, right? And he says, yeah, he's playing the piano. I said, it's pretty cool, isn't it? He's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. So I would start in, sing us a song, piano dog. Sing us a song tonight. And he would look at me and go, what? So every day, like, he made me wear that baby. I mean, he's going to school, so he tried to only wear it once a week. But every time I caught him in it, I said, hey, Nick. He's like, what? And he wouldn't be paying attention to what he's wearing. Sing us a song, piano dog. And he would, oh, Dad. You know? It was just funny. It's just little stuff like that you remember. But yeah, I asked him the other day, I was like, do you even know where that shirt is? And of course, no, because we moved like 3 or 4 times. And now with the divorce and everything, but it's just funny. And of course, he probably had, you know, he has, I showed him the video of the song, you know, so he knew what the song was. And then he kind of laughed about it, but still he found it, you know, annoying because Dad's doing it to him. And, but I would do that to him like every day, that he would wear the shirt. Similar story with my youngest daughter. What was it? There was a shirt that she had, and she would get so annoyed by me. You gotta, if you're a parent, you have to keep yourself amused. Okay. So, she had this shirt, and what did it say? I think it said something along the lines of, it's cool to be kind. And she would get up, and I think, was it kindergarten first? I think it was kindergarten. She'd get up and she'd get dressed, and she'd put that shirt on. The kids would be all kind of milling around, getting ready for school. And I'd watch, and the minute I saw she put that shirt on, I'd flip on YouTube, and I'd turn it up a little bit, and I'd be playing Cruel to Be Kind. Yeah, there you go, Slime Man. And you know, when you're playing around with your kids, you kind of take it a little farther. So you know this part where he's like da 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 da, like it was hilarious. It was hilarious. What are we missing? Oh, you need complex parts. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure Billy Joe will not appreciate that, but it was funny. He was like 6, you know. Yeah, do that. Good times, you know. Harassing your children with music, you know. But in the end, they'll always remember that song. There's one more song thing I remember. So Nick, we're gonna tell on Nick. Nick's gonna come back to the stream and everybody's gonna be like, we know all about you. And he'll be like, oh, Dad, why? So, what? I don't remember the year. Obviously, 1st grade, 2nd grade-ish. They were learning spelling, okay? He had a spelling test. We had studied all of the words. I mean, zombie dad, okay, because I used to work for a cable company as, you know, tech support. I'd come home from work, just zombie. You know, I'd come home, basically sit down and just go, you asked me a question. My brain was fried. I was done. Those are some bad times, you know. But, you know, I did it. It's what you do. You're dad. You go to work at a job you hate. You do it. You come home. You keep a roof over your children's head. you're not in it for fun or yourself like other people now are. You just came home, you did what you did, and you know, you go to work, you come home, you make sure there was food on the table and a roof over their head. So there were a lot of times I would come home just, but I, you know, you do what you got to do. So, you know, I'm dead tired, just completely mentally numb, and would come in and he would be like, you know, okay, we got to study your spelling words. So we went over that list all week long. And then he had a practice test. Like, I think in his school, there was a thing like where if they did the practice test on Wednesdays, I just make sure I didn't miss my dude. Sitting here talking and you're grieving, talking and grieving. And so they'd have the practice test on Wednesdays, and if they got 100%, they didn't have to take it again on Friday. So he brought home his practice test. He missed 2 words. I'm like, Nick, why? Well, that means we have to study for 2 more days. Why? And it bugged me because one of the words that he misspelled, and I forget, it wasn't just a capitalization thing. I mean, he completely, I forget how he spelled it, but he misspelled the word Saturday. No. I said, no, we've done this all week. We've had to sit there. I am mentally exhausted. We've gone, I don't remember what the other word was. That's the funny thing. Okay, so you missed 2 words. So we went over the words and I said, we're gonna do this. I said, sit down. He sat down. Pulled up YouTube. Bay City Rollers. Saturday night. I said, you were going to listen to this song until you can do all of the words. And he's like, what? So Bay City Rollers, Saturday, night. I half expected him to come home with a test that spelled out Saturday, Saturdaynight. But you know what? He never not spelled Saturday right. It works, people. Parenting tips. You got a kid in the 1st, 2nd grade spelling Saturday, Bay City Rollers. Do it. Maybe it just looks weird because it doesn't have the blood. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's the problem. Okay. That's a 3 and a 3. That's a... Do I have a... I don't have any brains, do I? I don't have any brains. Intestines a 2, 2. What do we got? It's a 3, 3. Knocks off 1. That would give me a what? 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? We might be able to make that work. You know, if I could get some work done here. We're just gonna shove that corpse up here. Give me a 2, 2. I'm thinking I gotta get my keys straight. Ah, so close. I have a couple more carrots. Okay, now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pull the skull. Two carrots will almost get you done. 2, 3. Okay. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Do the works. Glue. Hey. 4, 5, 6. See, I don't like this because you've already got your max. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I was just sitting over there bragging like, yeah, you're not playing now. Look what I did. No, that is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I definitely know who I want as my alt. You got. Now we're getting dark hearts and crap, man. Come on. I don't even want to fool with it. All right, so you know how I told you last night that my Rocket League video, the first stream I did, it was limited. Well, when I was putting the second one up, I copied all the stuff and I put it in here. It was also limited. This one didn't start out that way, which is kind of surprising because I figured this one would, because it has Grave in the title. In the past, it's done it to me. It's kind of silly. Done a lot of training. That's awesome. I was going to play a little bit earlier, but then I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? I did unlock my Marshmallow Man. I'm still working on getting the Slimer, but I don't know if I'm going to get them tires. And me and Nick both are just kind of like, we didn't feel like playing, so. What even is that? What, the Marshmallow Man? That's the free Ghostbusters stuff they got the event for. I got my book, okay. Let's go take a lighthouse. Here's your book. Come next week and I'll tell you what happened. I gotta waste a whole week. Oh, the stupid limited thing. It's just I don't know what you were talking about in the shop, the item. Or are you talking about the gameplay? I don't know what today's item is. I didn't check. You really make me want to check now. Oh. All right, hold up. We're gonna check. Let me break out my phone. Will I be able to see it? Might be able to get some insight. Oh, the limited thing. What that? So yeah, and there's a little bit of a lag, so it's like I'm off on a tangent before you're like, no, slow down. Okay, so limited means limited ads. So somebody like me who can throw ads on here and make, like a few cents a video, they put it on limited, which means they say it means only a select few ads can be played, but what that really means is they ain't paying you squat. Because I mean, honestly, I have yet to get one that says limited and it plays like more than a couple ads every once in a while. But I'm not 100% sure, what limited would be, because, like, the only reason I could see that would have been limited is because I said the name of that character from Rick and Morty, which, I'm trying really hard not to say, It's like, who was it? The long, slender, yellow guy with the hat that they've met like twice. His first appeared in, I believe, the Parasite episode. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it makes no sense. It's really dumb if they do that, and that's the only thing I can think of that they limit it for. If they're going to limit it for language like that, I know people out. You can even, when you set your, well, live streams are a little different, but when you're in there and you set your monetization, you can tell them, yes, they're swearing, light swearing or heavy swearing or whatever. And usually the light and medium swearing is okay, but it's a hard, which I'm not even sure. Yeah, and basically, it's like, well, what word sets us off? I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of that was in the Rocket League that would set it off. The only other thing they don't like is music, but I didn't have the radio or anything on, so yeah. But yeah, it just, I mean, like I've said before, these live streams, YouTube doesn't pay a lot for them, and really the only way I'm probably going to get any money out of them, I mean, not that I'm in it for the money, but you know, it's kind of nice to be able to get a new computer when I need it. Which, I mean, honestly, with all the crap that's going on right now, I may up my time frame into when I'm going to start doing some certain things, just because, you know, the few cents here and there just ain't cutting it. But, you know, I do this to play the games. I do this to talk to you guys. You know, it's not all about the money. And the majority of my audience are teens anyway. They really shouldn't have access to credit cards. Just saying. So, you know, I doubt I'm going to get, like, rich off of this. But, you know, being able to put a few bucks towards a new computer or the new system that are coming out and whatnot, that would be lovely. But, yeah, I don't ever really expect anybody to be, like, donating hundreds of dollars or whatever. I would be afraid if somebody did that. I really would be. That is a terrible lie. Mainly because I'd be afraid of some kid and he's like, oh, I accidentally did that, and I'd charge it back and wind up going into debt. So it's terrible. And you start out with 0. You can't really go down from there. Oh, why does my nose always itch? I get on here and I'm just... I don't know, I was just trying to relax a little bit today. I was a little aggravated earlier. Ex-wife drama, I'm not even gonna go into it. And I didn't even talk to her, so, you know. That's pretty good when you can make somebody angry and you don't even talk to them. That's not a brag. I wouldn't be showing that one off. Cabbage. Carrots. Crop waste. We're full. Wow, okay. Fine. I'll take those because I really don't need them. Can't believe I got 14 of these. Probably all from the Dungeon and Growium. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it would just be awesome if they actually paid what an ad is worth, you know. How many, they should go by like how many people have seen it and etc. and whatever, but they don't. Or like a flat rate of actually money, and they don't. It's just however they rig it to rig it. Clearly, I mean, yeah, they need to make money. They've got servers and whatnot, but you know, we need to make a little bit too. But I mean, overall, for what it is, I like the idea. I like the idea that I can sit here and basically it doesn't cost you guys any money. You guys can sit here and watch me and we can just have a good time. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, now it's like on clicks or something. I don't even 100% know like the whole algorithm thing of what they pay out on, but it has to do with like how many people are subscribed to you, how many people watch the video, and see like how many people are subscribed to you is kind of like your base. That's kind of what determines your base rate almost. And then, you know, like I said, it's a big complicated thing. Which definitely, if they go by that, I will never make money. But that's okay. And like I told a couple of people, that was a little better. I've told a couple of people, you know, they're always like, well, YouTube, well, one is so risky. And I'm like, well, I'd be playing these games anyway. It's really not risking anything. And I'm not taking any time away from anything else that I could be doing or generating income. But my thing is, it's like they're, well, you know, everybody's already done this, and you won't make, you know, millions and millions of dollars. And I tell them, I'm like, you know, first of all, you don't have to make millions. If you can make the equivalent of what you would have made at a full-time job, then you've already come out ahead. And then I told them the second thing is that, you know, do you know how many channels out there have like 100,000 views or 100,000 subscribers, or even 1 million subscribers that you've never heard of? And they're like, what? And I said, yeah. I said, there are thousands of channels out there with at least 1 million subscribers that are making, you know, enough money to say they're making money, enough money to say that they are a actual YouTuber, you know. And I mean, honestly, you don't have to have 1 million to get there. It's just, people think YouTube, they think like the lottery, and that's not how you think. Because even like the small YouTubers, like, you know, I'm in some groups that we talk about that, but yeah, they're like, oh, I just got to get like 5 more people, then I get monetized. And we keep telling them, it's like, you know, hitting that goal of 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean you're in the money. It's not, you haven't won the lottery. You're not gonna, you know, quit your day job, etc. You know, it's nice to hit it. It's awesome to get those extra analytics and stuff that you can see, and you can be like, you know, at the end of the day, you're like, man, I made this, and it's actually making a little bit of money. It's nice to see that in practice and to get that done. But no, you haven't struck the lottery. You're not going to quit your day job. You know, I don't know how much more I can stress that, but there it is. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for people wanting to be a YouTuber, and you know, I just try to give it a little dose of reality. And the reality is, you know, I've done this for 4 years and barely made over $100. You want to work for $25 a year? Have at it. But it's just, yeah, it's all about like the watch time and whatnot. And no. Why are you still going so about that cathedral? We've beaten your everything. Glitch. Why am I don't even know why I'm still putting in headstones and whatnot, but I'm doing stuff to waste energy so I can get to the next. I had to wait a week for the astrologer. Yeah, we'll just put all reapers over here. Yeah. And then, you know, sometimes I have this thought, it's like, you know, I would absolutely love to have this start generating money that, you know, would be decent enough for me to support my kids and grandkids for years to come. And that's just like everybody's dream goal there, right? Some people do it, they do it for the fame. I could care less about the fame. And I don't even really do it for the money. I mean, to me, you know, just being a gamer, the money's like a score that you keep, you know. But don't get me wrong, I would love to have the money. You know, that's more money for my kids and grandchildren and whatnot, and that would be amazing to do and show success. I mean, who doesn't want what they, you know, not necessarily a hobby, but what they like to do and it generates income? Who doesn't want to feel successful at that? You know, and that's the ultimate joy right there. If you can have success in a field that you like to be in, you know, that's great. But a lot of people don't get to experience that. And honestly, with the exception of a couple jobs that I just thought were okay, you know, it's really hard not to feel like you're just being paid by the hour, and you're being paid to sit in an office and convert, oxygen into carbon dioxide, and it doesn't matter, or sitting on an assembly line or whatever, because the job, eventually you just kind of, especially like factory work, you can go brain dead and just do the same thing over and over and over again. But it's really hard not to think of the job as just, well, they pay me X amount of money per hour, and as long as I'm sitting in the building converting oxygen into carbon dioxide, I'm good. So at least for me anyway, that's always how it's been. Because yeah, the job really didn't matter. But I enjoy a lot of parts of just making YouTube videos. Obviously, the gameplay is fun, and it's nice to have people that are interested in the same things you are. But at the end of the day, it's nice to do something you like to do, and not only make money at it, but also be successful at it. But honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of a little disappointed with YouTube, and not really anything about the money. It's my goal when I first started the channel, or at least what I see as being successful at YouTube, it would be to get one of those play buttons. And I mean, now they still have an award, but it's not quite the same as what it used to be. So I mean, I guess I'd still be happy with it. It's just that, as I was doing this, I was like, man, I want to get one of those the silver play buttons, and they're no longer giving those out. So now you get like a plaque, which again would still be cool to get, but it's not quite the same. But yeah, I probably won't consider my channel a success until I've got one of those, because that's where I'd like to be, right there, and just go, you know what, I've had success with this. I would feel accomplished with that. But you got to get, what, 100,000 subscribers? It's in the future. It's way in the future. If my growth is anything to go by, it's like, it's out there. Yeah, I really don't need the weed. I can't believe I'm out of crop waste. Have you been eating it? I need to eat the maggots, though. I could probably use another trunk out here. I hate the fact that this doesn't share with that, because that's so annoying having to walk over there and get the supplies and bring them back. Let's see, what do we want to do? I need to make more of those. No, it definitely does not. And I know it has a lot to do with views and whatnot, but sometimes you really feel like they're out to get you. So, but it's fine, it's okay, it is what it is. I absolutely hate that saying, but for this it fits. I need to go get sand. That's what I need to do. Let's waste a day getting sand. Okay. Sure, I got room. Can I go down here? I think I can go down here. There we go. We'll just go till we run out of energy. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely been challenging, and I'm honestly, it's like where my channel is right now. We're almost at 2,500 people, and that's a pretty big step from 5. It's definitely a big step from 100. That's my most popular video. And I look at that and I'm like, I mean, I've had a lot of stuff going on, but, I haven't done a celebration really since was it maybe my 1,000? You know, I was in the hospital and stuff, you know, but I planned on doing a little bit of something for the 2,500, but I honestly don't know what I would do. A lot of people, they do these really weird things. You know, I've seen people get sprinkles and a sprinkle for every subscriber. That's just a big mess. I don't have the energy to clean that up. You know, something like that is like, no. And then of course you got Mr. Beast with like his pennies. It's like, oh, really? I think I would be mad if you dropped off like 40 million pennies. You know, it's money, but nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Oh, I'm gonna destroy you. And then I'm gonna kick a pile of sand all the way home. You try that. You get a little mound of sand, kick it all the way home. It's the impossible task. Kicking sand all the way home. You left a few granules there. I mean, you make it like what, 2 feet, and then you'll be like, it's a path, you know? There, you go right there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everybody's kind of kicked sand once in their life, right? You know how good it is you can't get a whole pile going. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close. You know what? Let's take his heart. Let's eat some sauerkraut. And then take his heart. Because I happen to have a nice fresh one right here that I can't pick up. Okay, put that in there. Yeah, give me a twofer. Thank you. Yes, this patient needs a heart transplant. Oh, you only notice the thumbnail now? See, guys, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying, oh, I've spent, you know, like hours doing this and nobody notices. Nobody notices. I do, but you know what? To be fair, it's pretty much my, you know, like I'll take one and I'll just change it a little bit. And, you know, usually it's like, sometimes I'm like, well, you know, that may have been what it might have been what I wanted to do to begin with. 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay, we're good. Or it may have been I looked at it and I was like, you know, that could use that. Like the Rocket League one, I changed it. I put mine and Nick's head like hanging out the window of the cars. Nobody noticed. Then somebody's like, oh, I finally seen what you did there. And I was like, finally. But you know, that took that maybe took half an hour to get. I got the picture right. I for whatever reason the cut tool I was using was really wonky that day. So like, I mean, my face I already had done, but Nick's, like, his shirt and stuff, it kept trying to do it all in like 1 pixel instead of like a whole swath of them. Oh, well, you know, you just jump right in, you know, don't worry about the thumbnails. I hear you. But, you know, I try to work on that for, you know, I mean, that's one of the things people look at and they're like, hey, that looks cool. So I try to just change it just a little bit or just tweak it, you know. Yeah. I guess, you know, there is that factor too. You know, you come right in, you're like, you're giving me the watch time as opposed to like complimenting my thumbnail. But some of those thumbnails, like on my videos, I put a lot of work into. I tell you what's very annoying, and you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, we're gonna go check it out now. But I made a series of videos with Eros RVW. We were playing Grounded, right? So, you know, if you look at my back catalog, there's a lot of videos of that, and that's playing Grounded. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm actually done with all the videos, because, I mean, when I'm playing with somebody like that, we usually do like a big chunk, and then I'll sit there and I'll, you know, chunk it up into pieces and get the usable bits and whatnot out of it. So I did that, and one of the videos I made, this is stupid. This is one of these funny things that comes to me, and I'm like, you know what? It would be really cool if I had a lot better editing skill to do this with. But I work with what I have, and I try to get it done, and I do it. In the game Grounded, there is a spider called an Orb Weaver. Okay? When I hear that name, it reminds me of the Dreamweaver song by Gary Wright, I believe it is. So I was thinking in my head, I had it processing in there for a few days, and I thought, oh, it would be so cool if I could do like a little bit of like a parody, which I'll be the first one to tell you, people have told me before I can't sing. A couple girls I've dated, you know, they've been like, you actually have an interesting voice, but of course now with my trach, it kind of, if I hit certain notes, it vibrates. And let me tell you something, nothing drives you up the wall like having a vibrating like tickle in your airway when you're trying to sing. Oh man, oh, that's annoying. But completely did what I wasn't trying to do. You know, I was sitting there thinking about that, and I actually came up with like the chorus, right? And instead of Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night, I changed it to Orb Weaver, I believe you can kill me with one bite. And I was doing my voice and trying to pitch it, and I mean, you need to obviously that doesn't mean I can't sing, but I got some like karaoke backing music to that, which I found, which may or may not be copyrighted, but we're gonna, you know, if it's karaoke, I figured it's being used for the intent and purpose that it was supposed to be used for. So I got a backing track. I put right in the middle of this video, there's like 2 minutes of me singing that one chorus, because we hit the Orb Weaver and it's like, oh, you got killed. Oh, I found out it was an Orb Weaver. And then you hear the music start up and it cuts and it's like, you know, Orb Weaver. And nobody watched that video. Not a single person. I got like 2 comments on it. They're like, great video. They watched for 2 seconds. That's not even until like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes into the video. And I put that, I think I put like and you know, the neat thing was that I don't do animation. I don't know how to do it. And I really don't have the patience to do the programming for it. But I've learned a few tricks with OBS. And so I actually have, the stage lights up, there's a stage, it's a picture obviously of a stage with a bunch of funky lights. And I've got a spider that actually, it's from the game. I took a picture of it, did the whole, you know, cutting out and making it see-through and whatever. And it comes dragging across the stage, and then it comes like a close-up. So, you know, I mean, in the realms of animation, it's like, that's just a picture going across the screen. But I put a lot of time and work into that. Probably took a good, overall, just to get everything done with the music, lining it up, singing the bit, you know, coming up with it. I mean, a couple days there trying to come up with, you know, what it's the sound of it. But, you know, good 4 to 6 hours. Nobody watched it. It's like, really? I even left in the video a timestamp and pinned it to the top just so people could check out the song that I did. And it's like, nobody. So it's like, you really kind of lose your drive. And, you know, I even told people, I was like, you know, I'm making this and I'm kind of embarrassed by it because I can't sing. But I told them, I was like, you know, I'm more worried about people not seeing it than I am embarrassed by it. And I was really hoping somebody would find it on their own eventually and be like, that was funny. But no, nobody has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, that'd be 1 too many. Good intestines, decent brain. That heart has got to go. If I take 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I'm putting way too much work into these bodies. And I'm keeping organs I shouldn't. Yuck and yuck. Yeah, let's get those out of here. Let's throw those to the zombie. Let him do what he will with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dark potion. I think we'll do that. Or the dark. Yeah, and I'm gonna try not to forget what I'm doing. Okay, that's 12, but there's a problem. I can only take off 3 skulls. There's not a problem. Why did I put that on the table? Because I was thinking he just needs that and he's done. Yeah, trying to rush it. Yeah, all you need is a gold now. You're good. All right, buddy, you're good to go. Let me hook you up with the finest embalming fluids known to man. What is your problem? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You've got one too many. You've already had your silver. And if I put the gold in, you're just one too many anyway. You know what? Do I need another zombie? I may need another worker. So have at it. You're waiting for the embalming table. Ah, we can go for a winker. Yay! Just gotta waste 2 more days and we get back to him. And then I think... See, I haven't gotten everything together before, so I think we're at the end of this. I mean, they're at like 90. Oh. Oh man, it's almost 10 already? Yeah, my voice is kind of fried today. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure why. I was thinking about going to at least 10:30, so we'll do that. You know, now I'm kind of questioning, do I want to, if I get to the end here, do I want to save it for Halloween? But Halloween's on a Saturday, so I wouldn't be playing this on a Saturday. But I've got all week to kind of mess around with it. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I don't think I've got, unless I get the downloadable content, I don't think I've got enough game left to stretch it that far. I've got an awful lot of silver. Back it up. There we go. Alrighty. Gonna load it up with glass. They call me Mr. Glass. Whoop. Really? So you're actually like maybe the one person that skipped through and saw it? Well, Bean, get on that. Come on now, you know you're the ultimate liker of likes, sir. Yeah, until now. Slime Man, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I mean, even if you had to go look at it when I said it, I genuinely am not. I just wanted somebody to see it, you know. And like nobody left comments. Nobody was like, you know, I have, you know, and I look at a video and it's like it got like 3 minutes worth of watch time. Okay, well, obviously if you watched it, you sit through, but or you clicked on the link, you know, and it's like I have no way of telling at all. So I appreciate that. I do. my oldest son, I was like, can you listen to this for a minute and just tell me if I'm an idiot? And after I got it done, you know, I kind of told him what I was doing. And then I didn't know if he actually heard the song before, which I think he did, but just to refresh it, I kind of played the, you know, the chorus. And he's like, you think you can get your voice up that high to get that? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can. I've been singing this song for like 30 years. And you know how you are, you know, you sing along with the song, you try to match pitch. I'm bad at that. Because especially now, like my trach, there are a lot more tones I can't hit because it vibrates and it, you know, it chokes you up. So now when I sing, I like sing lower, you know. Which, I mean, actually, I think my voice sounds a little better when I'm trying to do like a song and it's like mirror instead of mirror. You know, it doesn't work right with the trach. Hey, welcome back, Fire. Ooh, we have like 3 or 4 people now. Yay! Yeah, usually Sundays. I don't know why, but they're not. There aren't just as many people around. You know, I wouldn't assume with Corona that I said the C word. Oh, it's going to get flagged. I wouldn't assume with, you know, all the craziness that's going on in the world that people would have regular church services, being so they want to, you know, limit things. But I don't know. Maybe that's a reason. You know. What should I be building? Corpses, of course. Thank you, Donkey. Thank you for reminding me. We'll have that graveyard filled yet. 4 and 5, yeah. Now see, that's 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, but do I have better intestines? No. I've used all my good hearts. I'd be 1 red skull over, because I can only take care of 5 of them. I think they need to give us another way to get rid of those. That's just, you know, me, but we gotta have another elixir that, like, you know, maybe they give us an elixir that flipped, you know, put this elixir in, it flips the red and the white numbers. Would be perfect. Yeah, just leave them here to weather a bit. Yeah. What are you thinking, man? Alright, what do we got? You're gonna be a zombie, because I can do nothing else with you. Let me throw you over here before you rot to death. There you go. 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Come with me. Come with me, and you'll be in a graveyard. No. Getting some of that cracky stuff that did. Yeah. I just need to stop singing is what it is. But what's really kind of funny is the voice Shovel Master just got an achievement. Yeah. Shovel Master, dig them graves. You know, my adopted mother there, when we were teenagers, we'd be trying to sing along to the radio. And of course, again, when you're singing along to a song on the radio, me and my buddies, especially as a teen, you're trying to match pitch. So when you're listening to something like AC/DC, it's a lot of screeching. It's just, you know, you're all in there trying to go, highway to hell, and you're not hitting it at all. And, you know, it's like, she's like, you guys couldn't carry a tune in a 10-gallon bucket. And I'm like, yeah, probably not. Oh, that's a terrible body. But yeah, if I tried to like maintain that to like semi sound like AC/DC, I would probably shred my vocal cords. But a lot of the exercises they gave me in like speech therapy is, you know, it's one of the many therapies I had to go through for a month and a half. The exercises that they would give us, because, you know, I mean, first of all, you know, when you had the tube in my mouth and down and was intubated, you know, that was there for a week and a half, off and on, because I had to do it 3 times. I feel bad for the doctor that she did it, because she's like, if I have to do, she took out the second one because it's like, you know what, you're moving better now. We think we've got this. But if I have to do it again, you're getting a trach, and we can all see what happened. So I'm like, okay. But it was just the weirdest thing, because I would be okay during the day. I'm struggling to breathe, but breathing on my own. And come nighttime, I cough, because like all the buildup and the mucus and whatnot you've got in there just would get in my throat. I couldn't breathe. And, you know, it was terrible. But, you know, they had to wind up doing that again. And after the 3rd time, she's like, yep. She's like, you're going to get a trach to come off of this. And I'm like, I don't want to. But I was really afraid because that was in there for so long. Oh, well, thank you, Bean. Thank you, Matt. Should I be worried you guys don't know what good music is? I'm kidding. Seriously though, I don't think I sing very well. I can sometimes mimic like certain parts of a song, but to maintain it for the entire song, I don't think I can do that. Especially not with this thing in there. It's a little difficult. But, you know, honestly, you know, I think I've talked a little bit about this before, but, you know, after you've been intubated for almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks, most of it I was unconscious for, which was great. But, you know, they tend to start worrying about things like first of all, you know, because you haven't been up and walking around, you have swelling in weird places. Let's just keep it PG, shall we? And so they try to get you up and moving once you're completely off the. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. The Gongoozler. Do I want to know what the Gongoozler is? But yeah. But they mainly, you know, when you get off that thing, it's like they opened up the possibility as I became more conscious to the fact that I may never speak again. And I was like, what? To me, that was the weirdest thing, because I'd only been down for like, you know, a couple of weeks, you know, a month, and like, shouldn't it take more time to be able to lose that ability? But yeah, they told me basically, like the shocker. Oh man, I don't know about the dubs, but you know, I used to watch those cartoons. Are you sure they were the 60s? I the ones I used to watch, I believe, were like late 70s. They might have been 60s, just reran for Saturday morning 80s cartoons. But Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, I used to watch that a lot, and they had the shocker on there, and I vaguely remember what he sounded like. Can't tell you 100%. Ah. I've got a lot of like tension in my neck. It's just in the back of my neck. And the only way well, I can't even tell you. I can't even say this on the air. I mean, especially you guys are underage and whatnot, but there's only one way I've ever found to get rid of all of it completely. And yeah, I can't do it by myself. Let's just put it that way. So, you know, at some point it's going to be like my neck is going to lock up because it's just going to be like you can't use it anymore. Are we doing a Shia LaBeouf thing again? I say, didn't we know this story before? Yeah, honestly, tonight I was kind of got to figure out, because I mean everybody's been really having a lot of fun watching me play Rocket League, even though I suck at it. And you know, Nick had to go back to his mom's house, and I was kind of debating whether or not I wanted to keep going with Rocket League, but I kind of don't want to get stuck being like a Rocket League channel. That's all I do. So I know I've got to complete. Okay, we got one more day. I've got to get this game complete. You know, I've only got this week to do it in October. So I was like, man, I need to try to at least get the story done. You know, I'd like to get all of the. Let me go drop this off. I'd like to get the graves filled, etc., but I at least want to make sure I got the story done. So that's kind of what it's like. Well, I need to play this. And I'm trying to kind of relax now. Just trying to chill out. You know, I was getting all tense and hyper. All right, Master. Thanks for stopping by at least. I appreciate it. Yeah. I am so refreshed. Yeah, also, I'm kind of wondering what's going on with... Oh, you have a good night, Master. I'm kind of wondering what's going on with Sparkler. Because Sparkler, you know, had said that, oh, well, due to my dumb friend, I lost my phone or something. I'm like, I'm kind of curious as to what's going on there. But we may never know. Yeah, I was gonna say that gets a little too long in the chat, and I mean, even though there's not a lot of people here, what? I forgot my faith again. I'm going to make another zombie. But yeah, I'm just trying to cut a little bit of clutter, because when we got like everybody, did you guys notice, by the way, you know, we were doing Rocket League, how many new people showed up? I was impressed. I mean, like I said, I'm not a great player by any means, but we had a good, what, like 4 extra new people show up? 2, I think, actually subscribed. I was like, wow, that's awesome. What can I do to wear myself out here real quick? If I gathered those, I want to go make potions. Or embalmers. I need to go to church to do that. I'm sitting there like, I need to get to the morgue. No, I need to get to the church. I forgot my... no, I forgot my little yellow... Okay, yeah, oh, we can only make 5 of those. Bam! 25! Put them on the rack. Yeah. I don't know what the story is behind that either. And the other Nitro, I'm 85, 90% sure it's him. I just don't understand what's going on. Yeah. Because he was here almost every day for a while I was playing Oxygen Not Included. Yeah, Nitro was a founding member, like, too, you know. Maybe they'll be back, you know. I try not to think that they're just completely gone or whatever, but... Honestly, Matt, I have no idea. I'm guessing it's a he, but we don't know. Oh, time to go to Lighthouse. Old man! I didn't read your book, but everybody at the university was excited. Perhaps a little too excited. They called it a breath of fresh air, and now they want a sequel. Gold. So we need to write another one. I've got it done already. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Stay here. Let me just run back home. You know, I've done that part of it before. I remembered he needed a high book, but I wasn't paying attention to what he needed when I was doing it. So I actually accidentally built the one he needed, and I already have a gold one done because I worked at it. So we're good. But what if he did the thing? And oh god, I just try to stay away from all that. There's people out there that really like him. I can't say I'm one of them, but you know, I let people be. Where'd I put the book? I think I put it in here. Oh no, I put it in the church. Okay. Yeah, I put it over there with the stories. Yeah, I'm not gonna say good or bad or whatever. I'll just say this. I'm ready for something different. Does that help anybody? I'm just ready for something different. These 4 years were, I'm ready for something different. I hear clopping of feet steps. Of hooves. Do you hear hoof prints? Yeah, let's try not to get too political here. I don't want to make any enemies out of friends I have, you know. You know, they say that there's 3 things you should never talk about with your friends. Money, religion, and politics. And I find that to be very true. I'm gonna take it though. I'm gonna take you 2 and a couple of you. I'm just gonna get rid of you. I don't even need you. Come here. Let's throw that in there. Is this where we get the nope? It's this one. We're gonna grind up these 2 real quick. That's not even what I wanted. Is it the dark? Must be the dark brains. That's the ones that I need for the alkali. It gives you the death solution. I'll just throw those in there. Oh, wait, no! That's not where I wanted. Guys, hold on. Okay, everybody look away for a second. I need to use my TARDIS. God, when was the last time I saved? Don't look. Don't look. I got to playing around with body parts and I forgot I needed to go back and talk to him. I got lost. I lost my attention. Don't look. Go back to Wii Sports. Okay. We're semi good. Let's do this now that we know the future. Oh, and we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. We never left. Where's my silver book? It's upstairs, isn't it? Wait a second. Put that in there. Okay. I hate that because I forget what I didn't do a whole lot during the day, but it was like, what did I do? We don't need roads. That's right, we don't need them. Oh wait, okay, so that I already gave him the one book. We're good. We're good. Okay. Hello there, you're doing a good job. Oh man, I feel exhausted today. I don't know why. I mean, kind of vegged out, watched some TV, talked to a few people on the phone, you know, it's like country road. Oh. Hey now. Take me home. Gotta get that out of there. Yeah, B, knock it off. Knock it off. Okay, let's see. We need to go talk to the old guy. Oh, good, you're here. Hey, okay, you didn't read it. It's very familiar. Hey, guess what? I wrote this book. Oh well, looks good. We'll be going on an expedition in no time. Let me guess, next week? Yeah. See, I didn't want to have to wait. The game wants you to go do it, wait another week, then give it to him, then he has to wait another week. I had to backtrack there just to make sure that he got his book, so we only had another week to waste. Okay. Exactly. Swiper, no swiping. Oh man. I have children. I've seen everything on Nickelodeon. Most things on Disney. Yeah. Just like, I don't know if anybody caught it. Was it last night? I think it was last night in Rocket League. I was doing like 2 references. Anybody watch Fairly Odd Parents? They have one of the episodes, they had a sports team called the Ball Hogs. I was sitting there hitting the ball and I'm like, my ball, it's my ball. Don't you touch my ball. That's my ball. You give me my ball. And then I was just like, mine. Because everybody knows the seagulls from from Finding Nemo, right? Okay, did we build the potions? I don't know. Are they there or are they not? Flyman Werfer? Mine? Mine? Yeah. I did not. Mine, mine, mine. That's pretty much it, yeah. There. Everything is how it was. Nothing is different. It's all back. I gotta make some glue. But I need more of those things. Oh no, Slimer Man. Slimer Man's timed out for 5 seconds. Oh, yep. Probably too many mines. But yeah, hit Slimer Man, not everybody else. Yeah, biggest no, you. Alright, throw down some glass. Throw some of that in for good measure. Oh. No, that's not the right one. Nightbot, no nightbotting. Nightbot, no nightbotting. Oh, man. You know, I honestly don't think that the command would work. I would love to put that in, though. Explanation point. Nightbot, no nightbotting. Nightbot, no. And then just put, oh, man. Yeah, I don't think it would work. Oh, okay. Guys. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Not yet. Still good to go? Okay. Game's good. Everybody see me? Can you hear me? Are we good? Okay. OBS just went all over. It said disconnecting, then it went reconnecting, then disconnecting and reconnecting, and now I think we're good. I think we're good. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the equivalent of like you're taping a TV show and all of a sudden your cameraman just like falls asleep and drops the camera or something. It's like, really? Come on, man. We're in this together here. All right, are you friends with Nightbot? Did you not like us calling him out on it? What? Ooh, no, that's not really what I want. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're a terrible body. Terrible. You know what? I don't even care that I don't have that. I'm just gonna take and go burn you. Forget you. Too much. Anybody play Warframe? We all live together. You know, yeah, I actually have tried to stream that a couple times, but it just hasn't worked out for whatever reason. I've made a couple of Warframe videos like way back when they added Eidolons, because the fishing mechanic was way out there. There were so many people that didn't know how to do it or couldn't do it or get it or whatever. I made a fishing video, instructional video on how to fish in Warframe. And the bad thing is that I made it about maybe month 1 or 2 of the Eidolons. They've completely revamped the game. So even though, I mean, that's like That's in my top 5 of most viewed videos, and it still gets views. But every once in a while, even though I pinned a comment that said, guys, this is the old way to do it, I still get comments like, that doesn't work that way like that. Yes, because back when I did it, it was still new and they didn't revamp the fishing process. But I've seriously thought about doing some Warframe streams just because I do like to sit down and play it every once in a while. But right now, I absolutely hate the new stuff. That entire planet with the demigods, or you got the grandmother, the mother, the father, the son, the daughter. I don't like the look of the terrain at all. It gives me a headache, and I don't get headaches, but it's just like I'm just walking around with my frame just like spraying bullets into bushes because everything on the planet is a hellscape. It'll kill you. I hate it. But I planned on, like, back when Fortuna, I was like, that would be so cool because I built my ship. You know what? I tell you that I did that before they decided to lower all the credit costs. United Sangha, yeah. but yeah, it's like anytime I've done Warframe, like trying to just kind of, I think I did one like live stream of it. It didn't go over well. Nobody wanted to watch. I don't know. I might bring it back up. I might start doing that again, like as I do more off my Xbox, because I play it off my Xbox. And unfortunately, they're not cross-platform. I don't want to have to take all my stuff over to another platform because it's a pain in the butt. I don't put money into it. It's one of the few like free games that you can play for free, and I don't like putting money into games that are free. Call it a quirk, but yeah, if the game is free, I play it as such. I really like to play Warframe. Ah, good question. Good question. Let me adjust my technical hat. Okay, so I mean, clearly you can do the obvious Elgato $200 box or whatever and stream it through the thing. But here's a free tip for you. If you don't have $200 for an Elgato, or you don't want to invest any money into some equipment that you'll might not use all the time, or because I mean this right here, this is a PC, so we're good. Xbox and Windows 10 have a lovely little feature in Windows 10 where you can go in, as long as you're connected to the same router with a cable. So my computer is in my router. I have a big old long 50-foot cable like take from my it's 25 feet. My apartment's not that big. I'm bragging, guys. Come on, let me have it. 500 foot. This place is huge. It's a mansion. I'm lying to you. I got a cable that I run because normally I just use Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is fairly quick. But in order for this to work, you have to have it connected into the same router. So I take a 25-foot cable from my living room. I drape it all across the floor. Try to get it out of my way so I don't trip on it. And then plug it in here. And then when I'm done, I unplug it and put it back. Now, obviously, you guys know I have a bit of a disability. I have trouble getting that cable into here and plugged in, so I normally only do that when I have somebody here to help me do it. That's the reason I don't stream from my Xbox often. So, if you do that, and you connect your Xbox directly into your router with your computer in the same router, Xbox has this lovely app, I guess is what you call it. Yeah, app called Console Companion. And if you pull that up, it will let you connect to whatever Xbox is connected to your router, provided your router has like, and this is a basic like feature, like basically sharing, file sharing, which most routers are defaulted that way anyway. So if you do that, you get this lovely little window that pops up. I'm talking tech jargon on the holy day, because this is a holy tech church. So when you do that, you get screen that pops up. Oh, yeah. Oh. That was terrible. That was terrible. Trying to do a little Halo there. The voice ain't doing it today. So anyway, you get this window. It's got basically all your Xbox daily dadders on them. You can talk to your friends, your Xbox friends. You can chat to them. You can look up things. And there's a nice little button up at the top that says stream from Xbox. You hit that, it pops up a window that's pure Xbox content. And as long as, and my daughter bought this for me, my oldest daughter bought this for me 4 years ago. Okay, this is just a basic Xbox controller. What's neat about it though is it came with this link cable that's got, some of you, I mean, some of these you might recognize, some of them are like recharge cables and whatnot. This one's specifically to hook up to a computer. So it's a link, it's a data link cable. So this plugs into my computer and it's like, just like I'm on the Xbox. But you gotta have a connected controller in order to play it through the computer. I mean, technically you could wirelessly because I'm not that far. It might have a little lag though. So as long as you have that, you can manipulate the Xbox window. It works just like you're sitting in front of the Xbox. And all I have to do is put that on and then just turn on OBS to capture that window and I'm good to go. But that's how you do it cheap. It's just a Cat5 network cable. So you know the bigger telephone cable? Just a stand, you know, you can pick it up at Walmart or Home Depot or even our local Ace Hardware has them. But yeah, you can pick them up anyway. It's just a 25-foot cable because I had to go from the other room. But if I had my Xbox sitting here on a table, I could just connect it directly into it. It's all about the data, baby. Oh, rise. Yeah, we got us another worker. Yay. But yeah, that's how I do it. And it's, unfortunately, it's only done with Xbox One. I have not heard if the new Xbox is going to have the feature, but I'm assuming it will because they kind of built this for the future. That's one thing about the Xbox I absolutely 100% really love, is the fact that I can stream it from my PC without any hardware other than a cable to hook it up to my router. So that has made it absolutely great. Now, when I was in the other place, I had my computer in the basement. There was a little hole in the floor. Where somebody had cable, we just kind of ran it through there and did it. It's alive! Oh yeah, I always love it when I got these guys running around. Oh, what am I going to put you as? I mean, I really didn't think a whole lot about what I wanted to do with you. But now that I got you, what am I going to do with you? You're making Flitch, and we're about out of Flitch because this guy keeps using it. What could we do with you? You know what we could do? And I'm just thinking out loud here. What if... I think it'll work, but we need, oh, we need 5 wooden planks. I'm going to upgrade my original stone cutter. Yeah, we're gonna take that out, put another one of those in. We'll have one guy just chunking up all the stones, and then we'll have the other guy making the just the whatchajiggers, the headstones and whatnot. Oh wait, remove you. Excuse me, I gotta come down here and whack it with a hammer. Or no, rip it apart with my bare hands. And then just... Excellent. Excellent. Give it a few whacks. Ta-da! Now, who are we gonna put where doing what? You, sir. Wait. 25. 28. Oh. You're going to a new station. And let's see. Actually, you know what? No. No. That does not work. I thought that would be so cool, but it's not. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna give this guy... You've been here many years, so we're gonna let you slowly do your infinity problems here. Okay. And we want you to do the more advanced stuff. However, I would like you to be able to do these to infinity and beyond. No, just to infinity. It's fine. But I want you to do them forever. And you can't. That's pointless. My plans are ruined. I could have him making a bunch of fences, but I mean, we're gonna run out of places to put them. That's the only thing. Also, why do we still have so many of these? Can we make something else? Polished brick. Polished brick of marble. Still need iron chisels. You know what? I'm not unhappy about that. But can we make a few of those? You know, just a few. Just a couple here and there. You know. I'm gonna need to fill this up. All right, I'm gonna build a couple trunks and then I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. Mainly because I'm out of parts. Mainly because we got another whole what's about week to waste, and I'm kind of tired. Why are you not making nails? Because all those are on me. That's why. Perfect sense. I tell you what, though, let me build this. And then you get an iron bar, and you get an iron bar. That's all I want to put in there, except for you. You can go in there, thank you. Okay. Yeah, just a couple hundred chisels, you know, to make sure we make it through the winter. You know, gotta stockpile, keep it up. You know, don't want to run out and have to go, you know, slipping and sliding at the store. There you go, 100 of those ought to do it. There we go. All right. Now we are completely full on trunks. These guys are gonna go crazy building stuff. It's all good. I really need to go check out that body. If I can get my time traveling down to a minimum. There we go. Let's go check out that body, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and end the stream after we get done playing around with the body. The chisels were delicious. The zombies loved them. That'll make it easier to build the headstones if he's got a few of those made up already. And then I'll just like have to do them, so. I mean, perfect. I just have to add a lye injection and we're good. Just pull out the blood, we'll pull out the fat. Eat some coleslaw because we're hungry. It's all good, it's all good. The chisels just didn't give me enough energy. Plenty of iron though. Okay. Give you that. And we're good. No, sauerkraut. Did I say coleslaw? I don't like coleslaw. I like sauerkraut. It's sauerkraut. That's what we made. Sauerkraut, yes. Honestly, I think if you had coleslaw in the game, I would not make it. I don't care what it gave me. I don't like sauerkraut. It's coleslaw. Now I'm doing it. Sauerkraut, good. Coleslaw, bad. I don't know. I like sour cabbage as opposed to cabbage with sweet mayonnaise and nasty dressing on it. Yeah. It's kind of like with melons. How many people like watermelon and cantaloupe? As a kid, I liked watermelons. I, to this day, do not like cantaloupes. I don't, the taste, I don't know, nah. Honeydews are okay. Seedless watermelon, yeah. I think I'd rather prefer that, but even now, like the taste of watermelon, I don't like it. I like canned pineapple. If you give it to me fresh, it makes the inside of my mouth taste funny. I don't know if it's like an allergy, but it really, like one piece of fresh pineapple, if I eat it, well, before, I wouldn't try eating it now, it's too stringy. But before, like if I'd eat it, my mouth felt really weird. It feel like grainy and just, ugh. Like it's swollen. It was weird. It's like, it's one of those things, it's almost like, you know, when you eat too many salt and vinegar chips, you like burn like the corners of your mouth, your tongue burns a little bit. Kind of like that, but weird. But I like pineapple out of a can. Maybe it's the acid, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really care for melons now, but I've never ever cared for cantaloupe. Just something about it, it tastes like, the aftertaste reminds me of like throw up, and that's bad to say, but I've just never liked it. Now, I know people that eat it with salt and pepper, and they thought, it's delicious. No. Then again, I knew somebody that ate watermelon with salt and pepper. No. Apparently all melons were pretty much the same to them. Yeah, weird, go figure. Yeah, who would eat watermelon with salt and pepper? My good friend Jay. Jay, may you rest in peace, Jay. Yeah. He ate his watermelon with salt and pepper. Or at least with salt, you know, so salt and pepper, cantaloupe, salt and pepper. We didn't have pepper, it's fine, it was salt. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, everybody's got different taste buds. Yeah. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I was tired when I got here, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stream a little bit, we're going to relax. We've got to go another, like, half a week to get to the end of this guy's thing, as for some reason, the game developers thought it was funny, haha, to make you have to wait a week in between his steps. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to rest my voice, probably have a little snack, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you later.